So good afternoon. Welcome back to another channel, and I'm going to do my live watch along between Everton Newcastle United at Goodison Park, and I'll look at the team lineup. I'm going to bring it up in just a few seconds. I've got Paul, the team reviews come on in a second as well. So yeah, so if you like my videos, could you please stick a like on my videos and please subscribe if you are new. So without further ado, I'm going to go on to the team lineup. As you can see, that's better. And we've got Cardallo and goal. You've got Manquillo, Hayden, Shaw, Lascelles, Lewis, Shelby, Hendricks, and Miron, Fiesta, and Wilson. And according to TalkSport, he's going to play 4-3-3. But in other ways, he's going to play a 5-4-1. We're all going to know that's how he's going to play a 5-4-1. So I don't know what you make of this team lineup. If you please drop it down in the comments down below and tell us what you think of this team. Is he going to play a 5-4-1? Is he going to play 4-3-3 according to TalkSport? But we all know where he's going to play. It's going to be a 5-4-1. So what I'll do, I'm going to get Paul onto my channel now. And it's clicked on, and he'll be there in the next 10, 15, 20 seconds or so. So tell us what figure the lineup, guys. Could you please drop a comment down section down below, and are you happy with that team lineup, or it's going to be the same just again? I'm going to get Paul on that one in a minute. And I've got Tom saying good afternoon, John. And I've got the tune review ready when you are, bud. I've dropped a link there, my friend. So it's all there for you, ready to go. And I have done it. So we're going to Goodison Park, and we're only on one win for a long time. We haven't won there since 2010, 2011, when Ben Arthur scored that wonder goal. But since then, we've been absolutely tossed there at the minutes in time. Last season, we drew 2s each. And according to Chin, he said, no way he's playing 4-3-3, 5-4-1 here in the back, and Miron on the wing again. Good grief. And I could see the same thing as well. And I would definitely play Anderson instead of Shelby and Hendricks. That's according to Thomas. I'm just going to get Paul on the chat, if I can get him on there. And good afternoon to you, Paul.
Hello.
Paul, so I'm a bit late. I mean, I should have been on at 12 o'clock, but I had to go to the BRI to get me MRI scan. So I rushed back.
Everything all right?
Everything is fine. It's just going fine, just knee pumps are hard. And I was lucky to be alive last April, mind. Blood clots on my lungs. And
yeah, I remember you saying about that. That's pretty bad.
I know. It's just, you know, they seen it early stuff. I was fine, but they just wanted to double check it, and I got it. And I was there for 5 days, but I'm absolutely canny there. So things to you, my friend.
All right. Pretty angry with the team, I have to say. You know, I'm not happy at all with that, John. It's, you know, I mean, he just doesn't learn his lesson, does he? I mean, has Jones had an input? I'm not sure, because we know he like 5 at the back with Bournemouth, so he's not going to change his ways. But I just think we're going to get overrun in midfield again. Hendrick and Shelby, man, we've got no legs in there.
It's incredible, isn't it, man? It's absolutely incredible. When I looked at it, I thought it was going to be 4-3-3, according to TalkSport. But when I looked at that team, right, I'm thinking, you're right, we haven't got a lesson. No. He doesn't care. I don't know if Graham Jones had an input into it as well, and I'm sure, because I'll try to get a Luton Town fan on last week on me chat to talk all things to Graham Jones, but he can't kind of come on, which is okay, fair enough. If you don't want to come on, don't want to come on. So at the end of the day, it's just and it's a shame you listen to Northumberland as well, which is a shame. But I just don't get it at all, man. I just do not get it. I just don't understand it. I don't know what the hype is in that team. You're right. He hasn't learned his lesson, has he? But
I don't know. I don't know where. Again, you know, we've got obviously Miggy on the left or the right, or Fraser on the right or left. I think we just, you know, when we haven't got Miggy going through the middle, we've got nobody bursting through. Now, is he expecting Shaw to do that again? You know, like he did the other night, pick the ball up, run with it. But I mean, I think it's very interesting that Matt Ritchie's not in the squad as well. I think that says a lot to where he's off to. But I thought Anderson, I was getting word this morning that Anderson was starting, but clearly not.
Nah, I mean, to me, Bruce doesn't like playing young players from the start. He likes to play them with 5 minutes to go. When he played Anderson against Arsenal with 3 minutes to go, it's a bit of slap in the face.
Of course it is. Of course it
It's
is.
this. And
Cool.
if I was Everton, I'm thinking, hang on a minute, I can get more minutes playing elsewhere on our own. And listen, at the end of the day, I think for me, and I've always said this, I just think he's playing that team to get the sack. I really do. I really, really do.
Something's not right, John, is it? Realistically, something is not right here. I mean, if we've all said on our reviews, etc., that we go with a 4-2-3-1 is our very best formation with Fraser. I mean, St. Maximin must be knocking on the door for a start. I don't understand why he's not starting. You know what I mean? And
I don't get it at all, man.
If he had 75, 80 minutes, whatever it is, I mean, you look at that Everton midfield, you've got Pearce and Iwobi, Sigurdsson's going to sit, Doucouré's going to sit, Doucouré can break forward, Sigurdsson can as well, but you look at their front three, Rodriguez, Richarlison and Calvert-Lewin. They're a dangerous threesome, them.
Absolutely. That's why I got the Edmonton team lineup as well, as you can see. And I hope the viewers can see their team as well. But you're right. I mean, you're absolutely right. Doucouré's got legs in the midfield, can drive that midfield. Sigurdsson, he can pick up a pass and he can shoot. Roby can run with the ball as well, which I can see. And he's playing the midfield three. Rodriguez, he's a masterclass, him. Masterclass.
He's brilliant.
He's class, isn't he?
Class. I'm surprised Pickford's starting, mind. I'm really surprised Pickford's starting. I thought he was going to be rested today because of, obviously, he never seems to perform against Newcastle and he always seems to, drop a rick against us. I think because of his Sunderland background, basically he's going to he's that desperate to beat Newcastle. He's prone to mistakes against us.
Yeah. You're right. I mean, I don't think he's a Mackham anyway, sort of thing, and he doesn't like Newcastle. He doesn't like him at all.
He doesn't.
Whatsoever. But then again, Paul, we don't like him anyway.
No, definitely not.
No chance of
that. The bloke.
Yeah, getting spammed at this moment in time. But I look at that team. Calvert-Lewin looks a class player. I think he scored 12 goals this season.
Mm-hmm.
And Richarlison, I mean, I spoke to an Everton fan on stream yesterday, and he said that fans love him, and he hasn't been the same. But what he just needs lots of hugs from the Everton fans, and they're quite worried that he could be on his way in the summer. Well, for Everton fan, I hope not. Quality player, Richarlison. He'll run all day. He'll run all day.
He's very hit and miss, though, isn't he? I mean, 1 minute he's brilliant, next minute he's just not involved in the game. But I'm trying to work out their formation. It's like a 4-2. No, 4-2.
4-3-3.
Is it a 4-3-3?
4-3-3.
It was sort of Hammer sitting in a number 10 role, but he normally he's a perfect link up for their midfield, isn't he? To bring the forwards in as well. And Richarlison cuts in off the left, doesn't he? So
yeah.
It's going to be interesting to see how we cope with them. But I think most of their attacks are going to come down our left-hand side again with Lewis. I think we'll target him today without a shadow of a doubt. If they've done the homework anyway.
Oh, they get him. They're found a way. They're absolutely found a way against him. Do you know what I mean? But, I'm talking about Jamal Lewis, right? I mean, I'm not being funny. I mean, he could have gone to Liverpool, but Liverpool didn't want to pay the money. So we've gone in for him. But the Lewis I've seen from Norwich is not the Lewis I've seen from Newcastle at this moment.
Mm-hmm. I feel sorry for the kid. I really do. I mean, like you say, we know he was brilliant for Norwich last season in a very poor relegated side, and then he's come to us with high expectations, really, and then he's just gone down the Swanee a little bit. But that's because of the coach. We're not coaching him the right way, and obviously that's to our detriment, really.
Yeah, you're right there. I mean, crazy, man, crazy. Under like Eddie Howe and Roger Pearson, he'll be a canny player. But looking on the Bain Sports, right, on my pad, it's definitely a 4-3-3, Paul.
For Everton.
For Newcastle, 4-3-3.
You reckon?
Yeah, I mean, he's got McCreely on the right back, Lewis left back, and then you've got Lascelles and Shah. In the midfield three, it'll be Hayden on the right side, Shelvin central mid, Hendricks on the other side.
No, we've lined up 5 at the back, John, before kick-off there.
Wow.
Hayden's in the centre back role.
Wow. If that is the case, then.
Oh, hang on. Yes, Hayden's centre back. It's definitely 5 with the 2 wing backs.
I mean, I've got 4. According to Bain, it's definitely 4-3.
I mean, I suppose the option is we can change it, mate. We can change it if it's not going well. We can change it, but we know Steve Bruce tends not to do that. He's scared of changing things, but Hayden's definitely started centre back. He started in the right-hand side of the three. Oh, is it the right-hand side of the three? I'm trying to work out. Oh, honestly, this could be a long day for us, John.
You're telling me, mate. You're telling me. I've got Thomas on there. The only thing Hendricks is good at is growing potatoes in Ireland.
Yeah.
And I thought, you can't disagree on that. I mean, it's going to kick off in a minute. Could you please, if you stick the likes on the video, and also could you please subscribe to John Sinclair and also Pawn the Tune Review. And also check him out on Twitter as well. And also his content is absolutely fantastic. And when we get beat heavily, he will go on the one. So be prepared.
Yeah.
So Everton's just kicked off. Everton just kicked off.
I'm ahead of you again, John. So I'm just going to stay quiet and let you do the.
That's cool. That's fine. And
I'm going to let you do the commentating because I don't want to give you a sort of like if anything happens and then. You don't get a surprise when you see it, so I'm gonna have to keep my emotions in check.
Right. But I looked at Ashley's lieutenants Justin Barnes and Keith Bishop. Right. I mean, Ashley's aware in Dubai at the moment in time.
Yeah.
And apparently, I don't know if this word is coming out. Apparently, Ashley heard that they were both impressed of the way we played in the second half.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Now, I can't believe they said that because it's not just the second half, it's the whole of the season.
Of course it is. I mean, everybody's basing that. I mean, those comments that Danny Mills came out with on TalkSport saying, based on that second half, the Newcastle fans really want to get rid of Bruce. I mean, it's 45 minutes out of a season. I mean, this guy's supposed to be a pundit, and he's just an absolute bell end.
Isn't he just?
What a thing to say.
You can't be coming out and say that, man.
Nah.
You can't come out, Paul, and come out and say that. I mean, it's rifling the fans again.
Mm-hmm.
And, exactly. And it's just getting worse. I mean, I'm not being funny here, but at the end of the day, I think these pundits need to keep their mouth shut because at this moment in time, they're desperate to see us down. They want us to get relegated.
Yeah. Thing is, John, they're making themselves look stupid now, when they're supporting Bruce. I think that's why a lot of them have sort of changed their opinions now and are starting to see how bad Newcastle are, because every time they say, oh, well, Bruce has done a fantastic job, they're just looking stupid. They're looking idiotic now. And, that's the bottom line. They're just being ridiculously stupid.
Exactly. That is why, that's why Rob Lee won't be allowed to come on Sky Sports. That is why Michael Trotter will not be allowed to come on Sky Sports, because they're saying how it is. And
Warren Barton as well. They
won't invite them. They won't.
Because I've sent Warren Barton a message because I want to try and get him on my show, just for like a Q&A thing. But whether I hear back from him, I don't know. It'll be interesting.
I'll tell you what, I'll be the first one to listen to that as well. I mean,
it'll be brilliant if I could, just to get a proper face-to-face opinion of what, and a true opinion of what's going on. Lascelles has just been booked, mate, after 3 minutes.
Oh my God!
He lunged in on Richarlison, and Richarlison's rolling around like he's been shot.
He gets more bookings than blimmin' holiday bookings. This lad, I'm telling you.
Yeah, his timing of his tackles is dreadful.
I know.
Absolutely dreadful. Crazy. I don't know why it should be. I mean, he's showing Richarlison down the left.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. And
I mean, one thing Everton are good at is set pieces, and they can hurt you.
You can lump it up there quite easily. And I just look at this foul game. I faded one of them. I look at it again. Oh yeah, just so to go in the book. That was it. That was a look. Not funny, but I've seen red cards given for that before, mate.
Yeah, he tends to go in with his studs up quite a lot, doesn't he?
He does. He got butt against Arsenal. I think he got butt the other day, right? And he gets butt now. He needs to be careful as well.
Tell you what, we nearly went behind. It should have gone up on yours.
Yeah, Darlow headed it away, didn't he?
Darlow went for it and didn't get anywhere near it. I'm a bit surprised he's still in goal, to be honest.
I know mistakes are starting to creep in as well. Do you know what I mean? Oh my God, you're right. You're right.
He just doesn't seem confident when he comes out, does he? It's like he needs to realize that he's the goalkeeper, and if he has to go and get the ball, but he has to go through somebody, then he has to go through them. It's his job to get the ball.
You're right. I'm looking at it again now. Crazy, man. Goes in, yeah.
That nearly dropped in the top corner. Wasn't far away.
Exactly. Oh my God. I mean, I think it's defense as well. But the team needs to be telling them they need to talk to each other. You know what I mean? Talk to each other and just go from there. But they're not. But I don't know.
Darlow, what are you doing again? There was no pressure on him there. You'll see in a minute, mate. I just that was poor.
Crazy, man. Did you see the Boost in the press conference yesterday? He's come out and he's about fans has written to him letters.
Oh God Almighty! Honestly, have you written any, John?
I'd rather write to Bianca Westwood.
Yeah.
Or Sue Smith. But
yeah,
I tell you what, the only thing I write to, just write to him to get the sack. Tell him to get out of the club. That's what I write to him. But the thing, how many people now write letters these days? When you got
hardly anybody. It's all emails, to be honest. But the thing is, nobody pulls him up on it, right? Nobody says, "Oh, well, show us these letters," or prove this, prove that. Nobody pulls him up on anything, John, and he gets away with it.
No, they don't. No, they don't. Not at all.
Does my head in? He gets away with everything.
He gets an easy ride. Let me just quickly. I mean, Harvey said, "Good morning, John. Good morning, Harvey. I hope you're right, mate. I've got to do a stream review very, very soon. Hopefully next week. And what the Spokes plays Hayden, he could reverse that to Bruce. Hayden at centre back, and he has Klopp on the bench.
I think only Steve Bruce can answer that, Thomas. To be fair,
get no sense out of him.
Honestly, Everton are just whipping these balls in every opportunity they get. I'm not happy about this start. Like we're not looking very safe.
Nah, not at all, man. But the fact of the matter is, you go back on Bruce, he gets an easy ride, doesn't he? He gets an easy pass.
Well, of course he does. He always has. But he knows he can because there's no fans in the ground. The reason he says all this is because he knows that there's no one in the ground. There's no one to sort of, chant, fired in the morning or something like that, like we did with McLaren. And he gets away with it time and time again. And he will continue to do so.
Yeah, and also the press officers, the press do not like being criticised yet. They lie to the fans, yet they like being criticised. So they have to have their cake and eat it. You can't have your cake and eat it. Do you know what I mean? I 100%. Hope now. What's that?
No, I'm just saying 100% agree with you.
And it's off we scored there. No, it's just crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. And I don't know what to say. But going on, man, you got about 9 minutes on your clock. I got 8 on my clock, and it's still 0-0. I don't know what Darlow was playing at.
I've got 8 minutes and 34. So I'm not that far ahead here, I don't think.
Yeah, probably 25 seconds.
20 odd seconds, aye.
You probably get there first with your ID. Do you know what I mean? But if you look at the games, if you look at I did a stat yesterday, right? The teams below us, like West Brom, Brighton, Fulham, right, and Sheffield United, they picked up more points turn of the year than we have.
Really?
Aye.
I'll tell you what, it is a worry because you've got teams below us catching us very, very quickly. I mean, Brighton play Fulham today. That's a massive, massive game.
West Brom plays Fulham.
Oh, West Brom, sorry, yes. And, it's who do you want to win in that game? A draw would suit us better because then, they each get a point instead of one of them getting 3. But how bad is it that at this stage of the season we're looking over our shoulder hoping for other results? It's shocking, man. We shouldn't be in that situation.
I know, and we never ever learned at this club. We're just a banter club. Honestly, we're just a banter club.
Aye, without a doubt, no doubt about that.
And our club are going to be sinking. And I spoke to someone yesterday, an Everton fan, and I said to him, "We're going to end up being like Leeds if we get relegated. Leeds, Forest, and Portsmouth as well. Just going to be sinking. A big club, has been big club. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Has been big club.
John Jones just wrestled Hammers to the floor, literally, like, just grabbed his back and just threw him to the floor. Unbelievable. Oh, dear God. No, he was nowhere near the ball. Absolutely nowhere near. Shocking clearance from him. Oh, my God.
Who was that?
Shelby, again, just poor clearances, just like they're getting the ball and just kicking it away. Yeah. They're not even looking where they're going. I tell you, there's some chunky tackles going in so far.
I know. I just think they're frustrated. I think our players are just so frustrated. Absolutely.
Yeah, of course they are. I mean, we know. Go on.
Because they know Graham Jones is going to come in, and he's the one. He's talking and telling them where to play. Steve is staying out.
Yeah, we've seen all the pictures, haven't we? I mean, there's loads of pictures on Twitter this morning about the training sessions. Hang on, we're in their box. Wilson's just skied one. Oh, it's a corner though. We got a corner. That was actually a nice bit of passing. That. Jeff Hendrick up on the right wing, John. Dear God.
Wow. It's getting worse. I mean, I'm not being funny, but we look at the games coming up, man. We've got Palace and Southampton at home.
Well, I think they're two massive games for us, because I think if we don't get anything out of them, we are in deep trouble.
And I mean, Bruce has to go. I mean, I've said at the end of the season that he should have gone after Liverpool. I've always said that.
Yeah.
And they get relegated the following season, and I'm ahead on the curve. And also, right, I said about a couple months ago, I said the players lost the dressing room, and I got absolutely cursed. I got absolutely ripped apart. And one of them said to us and said, "How do you know this? Are you from the ITK?" I said, "No, common sense, mate." So I said, "He's lost the player."
It's common sense. You can see by the way the players react to him on the pitch. They've got no confidence in what he's trying to do, or what strategies he's doing, or formations, or any kind of thing like that, and he can't change it. Well, that's a foul, ref. Surely. Thank you.
Oh my God!
We're on a bit of possession here.
We have to. Need to keep.
I'll tell you what needs to improve though, John, is our set pieces. I mean, Fraser just took a corner there and just hit the first man again. Couldn't clear him.
I just don't get it. I mean, what did they do in training, man? They're not good enough. They're not drilling enough. They're not drilling into the players.
No, they're not. Something's not right.
When Rafa Benitez took training, it was two training sessions, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Day in, effing morning and afternoon, evening, or something like that. And John Joe Shelby hated it. He's not.
Yeah. They get 3 days off now, don't they?
And this is why the players loves it. They're just laughing at Bruce. But what we need a proper manager to come in, right, and do training sessions every single day, not 3 days a week. That's why they're not fit enough. That's why they're not fit enough.
Which is scandalous, considering they're on like £100,000 a week, and they get 3 days off. It's absolutely shocking, man.
I'm just absolutely amazed. And I got Thomas here. I bet you Sunderland fans sending him letters, sort of thing. Wouldn't surprise me.
Exactly. I mean, we said that yesterday, didn't we? When we heard it came out, they saying, "Oh, I get stacks of fan mail." I'm done, you bollocks. You know what I mean?
It's all technology, mate. Technology on emails, technologies. How many people write letters these days? Not many.
He's got bags of letters, though, John. Bags of them.
That's what he's saying. More like bags of bacon, more like bags of letters.
Bags of sausages and kebabs and stuff.
Yeah, right there. You're right. Oh, I was going to say, got away with that one. I got Andrew Seaton here. Andrew, I hope you're okay, mate. Please subscribe to my channel if you can, mate. Afternoon, chaps. New to your channel, John. Also love the tune review. I think probably happy with that one, Andrew.
Cheers, Andrew.
Check us out on the Monday Neat. And Thomas, do you think Rafa will come back? Definitely not.
Not under Ashley, anyway.
Definitely not.
Shelby's just giving a stupid foul away again. Honestly, that guy is just born idle. He can't be bothered to chase the man, so he just brings him down all the time. Ridiculous.
He's done. I mean, for me, the guy's done. I mean, don't get us wrong. I mean, he's good on his day, but unfortunately, I don't know whether he's frustrated or he's happy at the club or Is he that bothered? He is lazy, but
you never know with John Joe, though, do you? You never ever know what his thoughts are.
Crazy, man.
Oh my God.
That's Shelby getting tactical foul again.
See what I mean, though? He just I mean, Lewis is there as well. There's no need to bring him down. There's absolutely no need. It just puts us under unnecessary pressure again.
And it's crazy, man. Crazy. Andrew, thanks for subscribing, mate. Thanks for the donation, my friend. Must appreciate that. How we're looking? Scoring today? Probably not.
Not at the minute.
Nah, and I've got Andrew again. Would you like to have Lampard in? Would you take Frank Lampard in?
I'd take Frank Lampard in a second, but I don't think under the current regime again, you know, we're not going to attract big names like that, are we? You know what I mean? It's just like these people will speak to other managers, you know, like Lampard, you'll speak to Rafa and ask what it was like under Ashley, and they'll just say thanks, but no thanks. You know, until we get a takeover, nothing really is going to change. It's just going to be a hard slog until some sort of takeover goes through. We're not going to bring in top class players. You know, we have to accept that.
So you're both absolutely clueless. Calm, and Lampard Senior's in charge now. But listen, you're right. I mean, I don't think anyone will come to Newcastle. And I tell you what, as well, I wouldn't advise any young manager want to come to Newcastle. Don't, because at the end of the day, your career will be wrecked before you even get started. And I'm talking about Vieira, I'm talking about Lampard, I'm talking about Gerrard, I'm talking about, you know, those young up-and-coming managers really for the future. I do not want. Listen,
hey, they're just showing the touchline. Graham Jones is doing all the shouting. Steve Bruce is just standing back, talking to Steve Agnew, and Jones is out giving all the. It should come up on yours very shortly. He's doing all the coaching.
Are
you there? Hello. He's disappeared. Oh. Are you there?
I am. What it is, the phone rang, right? So if it goes off again, then if I go off again, right, take over, right? But I will be back because the phone was cut up in a minute, so it's just my phone's ringing up. So yeah, sorry about that, guys. I haven't missed anything, and I'm still 0-0 here. So I've got why not? Lamperson's in charge, blah blah blah. Get Gooshooten back or Bilic. I don't think they're not come. They're not come.
I'd have Bilic, definitely. I'd have Bilic, but Chris Hughton won't come back. Not under Ashley. Not under, you know. You got to remember, Ashley sacked Chris Hughton for for what? Chris Hughton was doing really well, and he sacks him. So he's not going to come back, is he? And work under that same guy.
Oh, Christ, no. Not chance. Not chance. It's a shame because I think if British was there now, I think he would have done something about it. But it's a hard one because
John Joe's just been booked.
Who?
John Joe for a tackle on Hammers again. Just kicked out at him. He passes the ball. Shelvey's like 3. Oh, he went right down the side of his leg and all. That's a nasty one, that.
They're probably
on his foot. You know what it is? He's so clumsy. He's so clumsy, John Joe Shelvey, honestly.
He's honest to God, man. I mean, I don't know what's up with him in a minute in the game. I just do not know what's wrong with this guy, really. I mean, he got away with it the first time on Hammers.
Yeah.
And then now he goes and does that. Howie.
He's definitely hurt Hammers. Like, not quite a bad thing for us, but Hammers looks like he's struggling.
I'll tell you what, yeah, I can see it here. He's lucky. He's very lucky to stay on.
It's nasty, isn't it? But that's just typical of Shelvey. Oh, God almighty.
I'm not being funny, right? But at the end of the day.
Oh, God, this is... some of our defenders just laughable. It is laughable. I mean, Iwobi's just gone past Lewis like he's not even there. Absolutely just ghosted past him. Oh. Just giving Richarlison, the freedom of Goodison Park there.
Wow. There we go. Yeah, it's gone past him, man. Jeez. I can't believe that. Oh, look at it. It's poor defender. Look.
The defending's shocking, man.
Shocking. He went to clear it, and then what happens? What does he do? Sky high?
Just skies it. It doesn't go anywhere. And then Richarlison's just had a shot there, which you'll see in a minute. It's
a joke. I mean, honest to God, man. I mean, I don't know what difference it makes. Oh, Darla made a save, by the way.
I think it was a quite comfortable save, but Richarlison should never be given that amount of space to cut in like that. We know what he's. That's how he plays. He gets the ball on the left, he cuts in, and he shoots.
They allowed him to. They had 4. Oh, Hayden slipped, by the way, as well. He slipped. They all just stood there. I've got more messages. I can't see anyone keeping them up right now, to be honest. I'll have to agree with Andrew. Oh, no, Groundhog Day again. I have to agree there. If Bruce is meant to be a defensive coach, where is the defensive structure? That's
exactly. Of course it is. Of course it is.
That's a good point, that.
He would have had lots of things drilled into him, i.e. defensive tactics, etc. and stuff like that, and they just don't pay attention to it. Shoot! Oh, just wide.
Who's
that? Corner, though. Shelvey's just had a shot just wide. Deflected, so we've got a corner. But that was a chance. Good little build-up again. We have looked all right when we've gone forward in this game. It's just, again, it's looking dodgy in defence.
This is it. And you're going to play 5. You're going to 5 at the back. You're going to have to defend much better than that.
Of course you are. That's a better corner, but it hits an Everton man again.
I don't get it. This can freeze it. This can freeze in a minute.
Our corner, and it ends up with Darlow. Honestly, man.
Oh, dude, so what's happened? He took a corner and it goes straight to Darlow again.
Yeah. Oh, Mina's just took something in the face. He's belting the ground there. He's not up. On who is it? Richarlison. Trying to see who that is.
Crazy, man. So you get a corner. I'll look at it now. Everything clears it away. No problem.
And it comes to Lewis, and he panics, just turns around all the way back to Darlow.
I can't believe that. I can't understand that. Unbelievable. We're in the corner, deep in their half, and goes and do it again.
Mina's down. There's nothing in that. Oh, did catch him with an elbow, but there's nothing deliberate about that.
It's ridiculous, man. I mean, I got Steve. I hope you're okay, Steve. Yeah, Jones looking like our manager. He is. Talking and talking.
He is. He's ahead of Bruce, and he's dictating play, which Steve Bruce never ever has done. Like,
no, it's just. I mean, not being funny, but the structure. The structure's a mess. Honest to God, if you allow your assistant to talk and the manager just stays there. I'm sorry, but okay, Rafa didn't say a lot, but the players know exactly what he's on about.
They knew exactly where they needed to be for Rafa. That's the difference.
I know that's why they need to tell a note. And one of his coaches as well. When we came, I think it's I can't remember his name. He went to Hellas Verona. I'll find his name in a minute, but when Hellas Verona, he's the one who's done the attacking as well. And he was absolutely brilliant. But
yeah, I know the guy you mean. I can't think of his name.
I know. I think I know. There's a comment in a minute. Can't understand. Bruce is worse. Is Bruce worse than Pardew? Yes, he is.
100%. I think Pardew gets a hard time. We've spoke about this on my show, John. It's like he gets a hard time. I think Pardew did all right until obviously the end was a bit brittle. But I've lost my camera. It's gone. Everything's gone.
Paul's lost his camera. Bless him.
I'm here.
You'll be back. Yay!
Everything went to pot there.
I know.
Slid off the
table.
Did,
probably had too much to drink, and that's why he collapsed.
Oh no, I wish. No, like I said, I think Pardew gets a hard time. I think he did all right for us. Some of the football we played, towards the end was poor, but you got to remember what he did in the early days, getting us into Europe and things like that. I don't think he was as bad as people make out, and certainly not as bad as Steve Bruce.
Exactly. I mean, some of the times, he's a little prickly as well, Pardew as well. Don't like his attitude, but he had proper players in proper positions like Sissoko, Demba Ba, Papi Cisse, right? It's always a 4-2-3-1 every time. So
we had a decent team. We had some decent players. We had a decent team, and we did give teams difficult rides. Look out, some of the victories over Manchester United and things like that. We had a decent team.
Yeah, we did. No shots on target for us. Everton's just had the one at the minute. But you're right. I mean, the fact that they know what's going on. I mean, Sissoko. People can be a bit lazy, but on this year, he's absolutely fantastic. Too powerful.
Would you remember his debut against Chelsea? He just ran them ragged. It was an amazing performance. But then again, he went downhill, and I still can't believe how much we got for him. But credit to him, he's doing well at Tottenham now. So you can't say anything against the kid.
We absolutely moved him off the third. I think Rafa played a blind. He played a blinder. It was Rafa's selling because Rafa didn't really. Sissoko didn't want to stay because he didn't want to play in the championship. I think he wanted to stay, but because of Rafa. But Rafa just said, "Nah, you're off, mate. 30 million, mugged off Spurs, mugged them off."
Well, we did, but then again, he's proved quite important for them recently, hasn't he? But I don't think I tipped Spurs. About 6 or 7 games into the season, I tipped them for the title, but that's not the case anymore.
Can't see it. Gareth Bale. I'm not being funny, but he's not the same anymore.
He doesn't use him though, John. That's the thing. He doesn't play him. And I think he's got. If we had somebody like Gareth Bale, I'd want him in the start lineup all the time. But this game here is just crying out for St. Maximin. Just crying out for somebody to pick the ball. That's a good ball over the top.
Better.
Wilson's running into the channels really well today.
Which is a good thing, because the thing is, I feel for him as well, man. He's just not getting the ball in. He's not getting the ball in. He's so isolated again, and he's not getting support. And that is the thing.
To be fair, they are bringing him in a lot more today. He's had a lot more of the ball, and he is running down the channels, and we're finding him. It was like them early days against West Ham at the start of the season. And it was, running into channels and chasing the ball and fighting for it, which he's doing here. Oh!
Go on.
T-Rex has just tipped one over the bar from Wilson's header off the corner.
Wow.
What a header.
Wow.
That was a good save.
That's the best chance of the game, but look at it.
Oh, Jesus, man. That was in the net. That was going right in the net. Brilliant bullet header. It's I think it's at the bar as well. You'll see in a minute.
Yeah. I've got Andrew again. Steve is making coppers and getting the on segments out of half time.
He probably will.
He probably will. That's a great serve. That's a
Good
mad.
save, innit?
That's a mad serve. But he needs his confidence back as well. But obviously not the deer. But comes to, that's a great save. Brilliant save.
We're not doing too bad, actually. You know, it's certainly not been as bad as it has been. We're certainly not doing too badly going forward. I'm still worried about the defense.
I know the defense.
We're playing some nice stuff.
We are in a minute. Got another quarter, by the way. Just got this Arsenal podcast. How you doing, my guy? You great? I hope you're okay. I hope your chance coming on great. And yeah, I mean, it's been a busy day at the minute, and yeah, it's been a good day. It's been a good day, and I hope good luck on your team against Man U tonight. And that'll be a tough game.
Man United will be desperate to bounce back from their defeat against Sheffield United. I could not believe they lost that game.
I couldn't.
Absolutely staggered.
If you put a 2-1 bet on them, on Sheffield United, you would have got a lot of money that day.
Yeah.
But it goes to show football's a funny game. It's a funny game.
Without a doubt.
I've got Ashley saved a shot on target. Wow. But it took us, 28 minutes to get a first shot on target. Normally it's longer than that. So, Steve Wilson, some great pics of Bruce and Jones on Twitter. I haven't checked it, but I'm going to check out half time. But
I'm just going through Twitter on my other phone here, just seeing what everybody's commenting. Like, you know, Graham Jones looks more in charge on the side than Steve Bruce. We knew.
Yeah.
We knew that was going to happen. You know, he's more vocal certainly than Steve Bruce, but everybody's putting pictures up of how much more Jones is doing the management than Steve Bruce.
It's obvious. I mean, you know that from an absolute mile off. Oh, it hit the top of the post. I don't think he saved. I don't think no.
I think he tipped it on the bar, John. I think he saved it and it went off the top, skimmed the top of the bar as well.
Aye. But look at this. I still got another corner. I haven't gone that. But you're right. Something, like I said, I mean, he's doing the talking, but it's, to me, I think Bruce is technically being sacked when he said, you know what? We're going to keep you. You know what I mean? But, nah. Like I said, he should be gone, mate. He should be gone. But you didn't. I was going to say.
We're not playing badly here, though, John. We're not playing badly at all.
Nah.
Jamal Lewis, I tell you what. Oh, that's a terrible foul, that. Right on the edge of the box. We have a chance here. We have a chance.
As long as it goes on target.
I've just put on Twitter, this is much, much better under our new manager.
Yay! Yeah.
It's clear that he's dictating where the players should be going. He's obviously, you know, done some work with them, but this is a good opportunity here, right in the edge of the box.
I'm a bit behind in a minute. Oh, that's a free. That's a bad tackle, that.
It's a good turn by Wilson, wasn't it?
Wasn't it just? Great, lovely turn. I think he's up for it now. He's definitely up for it. So he's going to take it.
It looks like John Joe. See, that's, I mean, Almiron's over it, Shah's over it, Shelby's over it. Got a chance here.
Options there.
It's Shelby over the bar. Poor free kick. Real opportunity there, and it was a poor free kick.
I can't remember the last time he scored from free kicks. I can't remember that.
I always said pieces of poor, John, to be honest. You know they are.
What are they doing in the training field? I mean, what are they training in training? I mean, they're not drilling enough. No wonder they train 3 days a week.
Mm.
And
pieces of something that clearly haven't worked on a lot. I mean, you know, if we look at our corners and free kicks and things like that, they've been atrocious. And that's something that probably Jones will probably pick up on, I would say.
Crazy, man. I've got ADD Vlogs from Vietnam. Welcome to be Sean. Thanks for subscribing, my friend.
All the way from Vietnam. Bloody hell.
Wow. I tell you what, though, I love to get people from. I mean, we had someone from Singapore on my chat.
Oh, good save.
And we got you know, I love to get people from Australia, New Zealand, America. You know, all these people, we're able to get them over there. I mean, Sharky's got someone from America. He comes on the show every Friday.
Oh, Ryan, he's Canadian lad.
Canadian, he's a good lad.
Yeah,
and
he is.
He talks absolutely sense in mind, you know. And you know, could you please, guys, like and subscribe to me channel, subscribe to Paul the Toon Review as well. And Everton's on the attack. Oh, good save. That's a good save there.
Stayed big, didn't he?
He did stay big. He didn't rush. He didn't get mad. He just stood there and he just.
Oh, Christ! Richarlison's just put one an inch past the post.
After 36 minutes there as well. And Steve said, worst team in the league for set pieces, full-ins, and even terrible. We've got the worst of everything, Steve. We really have, honestly. Do you know what I mean? And this is why we need a new manager. And that manager is going to be Graham Jones. And for me, he's done a good job in the minutes, isn't he? He's done that, right?
Yeah, he certainly has.
You're also just going to get rid of the police now. Because he's staying now, isn't he?
Well, I think that's obviously their plan, but Richarlison was unlucky there. That's what I mean. We've got to be careful. We look good going forward, but defensively we're shaky, really shaky. It looks like he's pushed Hayden back into midfield now. So we've gone. Yeah, he is. We've gone 4-3-3 now.
Yeah, I caught it. I caught it out. I caught it right.
He's obviously seen that we can get at Everton rather than playing. There's no need to play 5 at the back.
Don't need to.
So he's pushed Hayden. Hayden started. We definitely started the game 5 at the back, but we've moved to a 4 now.
Aye. I wonder if Graham Johnson said go 4-3-3. If he has, credit to him. Fair play to him, honestly. Because you've got the players to play 4-3-3. Get some Max on. Get ASM on the second half, right? Like you said earlier. It's crying for an ASM, crying for his pace. Because the Everton backcourt, I don't feel that good. They're not that good at all.
I'm not impressed with both defenses so far today. I mean, we've been shaky, they've been shaky. But I tell you what, we're offering a lot more going forward than we have been.
We have.
Nice.
And just
give it back. No. We're not playing around quite nicely.
Yeah. All we got to do is just believe in ourselves. That's all we got to do. Believe in ourselves. If we believe in ourselves, right, let the players express themselves, let them have a go, and then we'll be fine. And not get relegated. I can tell you that for now. And
I've never seen Jamal Lewis pushing up as much as he is. He's pushing right up today on the attack and helping out Fraser.
Isn't he just? Apart from that mistake, I will be at the minute. But listen. He's doing okay, and if you can push up, express, I think Graham Jones has got something to do with this as well. He really has. I'll tell him. They've got why not settlement? Why don't Bruce play a 3-5-2 formation? At the minute, mate, he's playing a 4-3-3. But it looks at it, if he has done, well,
3-5-2 is too dangerous for Bruce because he goes quickly back to a 5-3-2, and that's when it all goes to pot again. I mean, us playing 4 at the back is far more positive, and our best form of defense is attack sometimes, and certainly playing the 4-2-3-1.
You're right.
It's a better formation.
I agree. And the players know the rules and that as well. We look better than the Rafa Benitez in the 4 at the back anyway. And I've got Tom saying do everything to get back in the Europa League again. Answer that one is no. On the new ownership, could well be. And talking about the takeover, I'm getting like Lewis Taylor. The last I've met a couple of years ago. She is
sorry, John. James is rolling around again. I don't know what happened. Somebody caught him, and I'm not sure if it was Shelby.
He needs to be careful.
Oh, no, it was Hayden, and he's already... No, Hayden hasn't been booked.
No, Shelby has been booked.
Hayden was very late there. Very late.
He has a habit of tackle late.
I still don't think he should have been rolling around like that. That's a bit pathetic, to be honest.
He doesn't need to do that. He's a world-class player. He doesn't need to do this. He doesn't need to do it. But and the thing is as well, I mean, I don't know if you've heard that about Lewis Taylor mentioned about the takeover, saying that all the sanctions have been kind of lifted.
Yeah.
The arbitration's got a few things. A lot of people are saying it'll happen in February.
Uh-huh. I've heard that as well. I mean, you know, I just don't want to hear anything about it till it's done, John. You know what I mean? I'd rather just wait, hear nothing, and then suddenly breaking news and see, you know, Stavely on the pitch and waving a scarf and that, and you know, without any of the rubbish about airplanes flying in, or you know, they've heard this, they've heard that. I'd rather just everything stays quiet about the takeover till it actually happens.
Totally agree. And once it takes over, right, I'm still going to do loads of blogs as well. We say positive things about them. I'm going to do a special one. I'm going to.
Oh God, we'll all be.
I'll be doing it.
Seventh heaven if it goes through. I mean, it just under 14 years of this, you know, dross. It's becoming painful.
Yeah, Reese. I mean, I got DEAD afternoon, lads. I hope you're having a good. Hope you're enjoying the match in a minute, mate. And you seem to be playing better as well. Apart from making a couple of series again, but. You know, canny chance as well. Wilson had a header, went over the bar, hit the post over the bar. What result? At the moment, it is still 0-0.
Still 0-0.
Long way to go. Long way to go, baby. And like I was going to say to him as well, if you listen to Vietnam, beat, and we were like 3-4 now doing, I'll just say to him to go to bed. Just say to him, tell him to go to bed. He's not missing much, you know. But we're doing okay, you know. We're doing okay, but. I still think we need to win some games. We need to get games under the belts. You know what I mean? Because if we keep losing games, we'll be in trouble.
Yeah, we need a bit of a spark. We need a bit of a spark in the second half. I think.
ASM.
Like, yeah, it is. It's crying out for him.
What about this on the transfer window? Slam shots in a couple of years' time.
Yeah.
Talking about Charles Jury as well from Leicester.
Nah, not for me. I think apparently that's hit a snag. I can't see it happening, John, if I'm honest. I mean, I'm struggling to see where we're going to bring anybody in from in such short space of time. I can't see it. It's a difficult one.
Can't see it, mate. Can't see it. And also, we're not going to get Williams as well. He's not playing enough games. And also, this work permit thing as well. That's not going to happen.
Well, apparently Yedlin's work visa has been sorted out, but he's on it. It looks like he's pretty much on his way to Turkey. But with Willems, I don't understand that at all. I mean, to say he hasn't played any games, fair enough, but neither. I mean, if Lingard was his number one target, Lingard hasn't played any football this season.
No,
and I know Willems has come back from an ACL injury. It's a pretty serious one, but. You know, the way sort of the medical things work these days, he's back. You know, Shearer had the same sort of injury and he came back. You know, and it's a lame excuse for me for not bringing him in.
I think it is, Ashley. I think I've thought about that myself, mate. It is a lame excuse. I mean, I wonder how Williams would be reacting now. He'd be wondering, do you know what? I love the club. If that's the way Steve is going to treat us, right? I'm not going to bother. No way. Do you know what I mean? But they brought in players with injury records in the past and it hasn't worked out.
I think with Willems, I think he will come in eventually. I think he will sign, but I think he'll sign in the summer for free. Hendrick's down injured, Hayden's injured, Hammers is down injured. We've got 3 players down injured at the minute.
Oh my God, not good. Not good at all.
Hayden, Hendrick and Hammers for Everton. Took a bit of a batter in Hammers, like.
Didn't he just? I think Hammers has been in the wars, and he really has. And he looks frustrated as well. But I've got quite a few people watching this game as well, live as well, which I think it's great. And please like and subscribe to my channel, guys. If you're new and you haven't subscribed, please do so. Want to improve the channel, but I've still gone on that Fiverr sort of thing, so a $5 thing.
Yeah.
I mean, how much did you pay for? How much did you pay for yours? You can get them for about £4, £7, and
it varies. Some I paid £3 or £4 for. Some I paid 24. It just depends what you want doing, really, and how good of a job you want doing. And time scale and things like that, but it's brilliant to go on because they're all really talented, and you know it's And all they do is they send it, you know, you go on the website when they're done and they deliver it and you just download it straight to your computer.
I would just click it on the photo, click and put on photos. Shoot. That's what I'd probably do on mine. And can you like write over that photo? So you can do, can you?
Yeah, you can do what you want to it once you've got it as well, but they tend to do everything for you. You know, you pretty much don't have to, like, for instance, a Facebook banner, a YouTube banner, you know, for your channel. They'll do everything. So it's a case of you once they've done it, you get the link to download it to your computer. You just go onto Facebook and upload it to YouTube, and you upload it to YouTube, and Bob's your uncle. It's done.
Cool.
So I'd highly recommend it. I've had loads done from them.
Aye, it's worth the money though. It's worth the money, isn't it? You know what I mean?
Just make sure when you go through them that you know, you look at it and you read the reviews and you see when they were last online to make sure that they are current. You know, and that it's not like they've been offline for a year and a half, which means obviously they're not doing it anymore. So you just check and make sure when the last piece of work was done from the reviews and stuff. So
yeah.
It's just common sense, really.
Aye. What I'll probably do if that is the case, I may as well just go on 3 different ones at the same time, and then after the three you get on a reasonable price, then choose which one's the best, and then go with a person in the future.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I just scout around on it. I just put in the search bar what I'm wanting, and then it brings up a list of you know, graphic designers and stuff like that who can do the job for you.
Yeah.
It's done. Sometimes it's done in a day, 2 days, 3 days, but it does. You know, they give you a time scale, and 99% of the time, that work is done by the time scale they give you, so you know when you're going to get it.
Sure. And when you go into it, right? Do you go on graphic designing, or do you go into video?
No, just go into the search bar. There's a search bar in the top left-hand corner. You just type what you're looking for, i.e., YouTube banner, and then it'll bring up all the designers who do YouTube banners, and you just obviously look through them, look at the reviews, look at the work they've done, you know, and then you just message them and say, I'd like to have this done, and then just go from there.
Cool.
It's clever, like, really is.
I want to do one for like press conference reactions and player ratings, and you know, like a bit of breaking news, match reviews, match previews, and stuff, and try and get the manager to overload that picture as well. If I can do that,
yeah, they always do. They'll do anything. They'll do absolutely anything.
Sure, I'll go check it out, man. And the video, I want to do the video once as well, like the video vlog as well, like Sharky's got at the beginning used as well.
Yeah.
So I better check it out, like, you know. So how we going? We've got 3 minutes at a time.
Yeah, coming up to the end of the 3 minutes here. It's Richarlison's just blasted one wide, but there's nothing happening. It's half time now.
0-0.
0-0. Nothing really spectacular.
No.
We had to be fair, I'm not, you know, I'm not as downbeat as I normally am with Newcastle United. Certainly after that first half.
Well, I mean, you know, they at least competed and at least kept a clean sheet. I wonder if Graham George got anything to do with that. I
would say he has. But I'd say we've got an opportunity in the second half. You know, we said that they're susceptible at the back, and so are we. So it's one of them open games. I just think if we can get Maxi on, it'll change the game.
I agree with you, man.
Right, John, I'm just going to shoot off, mate. I'll be back for the second half. I'm just going to get a drink on that, okay?
That's cool. You get us off a win, come back in the second half.
All right, buddy.
You too. Get you back on. So that was Paul to review there. You're back in the second half. Top guy. If you haven't subscribed to him, please do so. Is the Toon Review. And if you go on Twitter, is at the Toon Review. So check him out. The guy's fantastic. Yeah, so it's half time to 0-0. Alpha, you did all right in the moment, and a bit of a hairy moments in the first 15 minutes or so, and got Richarlison's went close, Hammers went in close, and there's some chance as well. And for us, Callum Wilson's header hit the top of the crossbar, but other than that, we haven't often a lot. Our corners again has been terrible. always the first man, and then you got the free kick and Shelby blaze it over the top. But other than that, I think he's done okay. I'm sure Graham Jones had a lot to do with it as well, coming in. So far, so good. And let's hope we get on Alan St. Maximin in the second half. If we do that, we'll be absolutely canny. So if you please like and subscribe to me videos, and it'd be very much appreciated. And yeah, leave the comments in sections down below and tell us, should we get ASM on the second half? Should we leave it to how it is? Or same again? But this time, we just have to score a goal. If you can score, then it'll be absolutely fine. We need to win this game because at the minute we are in trouble. So we've got other games on the day. We've got West Brom against Fulham at the Hawthorns. That'll be another good game, which have implications on this as well if you get beat. And yeah, I think you've done all right. I thought Doyle had to make a couple of good saves as well, by the way, but he's been having a dodgy time in a minute, and it's only a matter of time before Dubravka comes to start the games, hopefully against Palace next Saturday. So I've got some good messages here today. Keep coming, lads, and there you go. I just gotta send this tweet out a second. And I have to say as well, apart from Jamal Lewis getting blitzed by Robbie earlier on, I thought he's played out. He's coming forward a lot, excuse me, which I think is good. And I thought Lascelles has got put earlier on, but he seemed to hold it together. And like I said, Wilson's doing okay. But we definitely need ASM on the second half. And it can't be after 75 minutes. It needs to be on probably about the 55th, 60th minute sort of thing. But we all know he's ain't going to do that, isn't he? So there you go. Send this tweet out. Wow. Bro. So, see some messages here. I've got one here. Look at AGD vlogs. What result? At the minute, it's only half time. And Thomas, good first half. Hopefully, you can keep it up. I think you're playing okay, actually. You're not sitting back. We're giving it a go, which I like to see. And if we can keep doing that, giving it a go, then our fans will be quite happy about it. Do you know what I mean? But if it's just going to sit back and inviting pressure, fighting pressure, then we get absolutely slaughtered. And we will get slaughtered as well, which is not good. So me and Paul's just chatting about updating some stuff as well, which I think is great. YouTube banner, so I'm going to try and do and up it. And I'll be happy to improve on my channel. I still need to get 1,000 subscribers if I can. It may take a couple months. It may take 3 months, 4 months. If I do that, I can start doing some super chats and I can improve on my channel as well. So let's check. That'll be amazing if I can do that. And the next 2 games for Newcastle, they're both at home. We've got Palace and then we've got Southampton. 2 huge games, 2 tough games as well. Then after that, we got Chelsea away and the new manager, Thomas Tuchel. And we got Manchester United, who are currently in 3rd place in the Premier League. So both of that'll be a tough game for us. Tough game. But as long as we give it a go, it'd be absolutely amazing. And we've got Andy HS Leeds. Thanks so much for coming on, my friend. You need to get Maximan on. He runs our defence right when he plays on Tuesday. Leeds fan. And I think he brings more attacking presence to your attack. But good first half, I think. Have to agree with you, Andy. Got to agree with you, mate, because it's crying out for an ASM in the second half, because I don't think the Everton defence are that good. I really don't. They're not that quick. And if we can get ASM on and give us the options, then hopefully you can turn the game. He nearly turned the game against you lot on Tuesday, but well done to you, and keep hold of Bielsa, because I think the guy's absolutely magnificent. And ADD vlogs, and do you live stream also, Man U? Do you know what it is, man? I might do it later. I hope so. If I can get some people coming on, that'd be great. So I'd love to do that, which be canny. So I'll take that as well, mate. So I'm gonna try and give it a go at the neat. If I can get there, that'd be brilliant. And Tom said Hendrick's doing well. Yeah, I think he's doing okay at the minute. I'm not gonna lie. I think he's doing okay, steady, not spectacular, but he's doing what's asked of him to do, and I hope he keeps it up as well. And if he plays the right position, he'll be fine. But I still don't rate him. I still don't know what he brings to the table, and I still don't know what he actually do, which is frustrating. So he wanted to play midfield Burnley, and he's just not getting that at all. So just talking about the takeover quickly, if you don't mind. Apparently, I read on Lewis Taylor's piece last week saying that some of the restrictions have been lifted. And if that is true, that is good news for us. But the arbitration could be still going ahead in February or March time. And I hope that Nick DeMarco and Fatima, whatever her name is, sort things out and get this back on the road, because Mike actually wants to take over. And Man is Sterling, PCP, PIF. Yes, Mum. Mum, I'm busy. Have you had dinner? Not yet. I'll do it in about an hour's time. Sorry, that's me, Mum. So, I've got to take over. So, if the arbitration's on, and I believe it's going on in a minute, then we're going to win the day. Because the Premier League will be absolutely embarrassed if that happens, because they don't want Newcastle to be the big seven, as you call it, because they don't want to wreck the big six. And at the minute, the Premier League is so corrupt at the minute in time. I think you all know that, because Richard Masters, for me, is an absolute bellend. He's an absolute muppet, and the organisation's way too big for him. Oh, he's a fellow fan as well. There you go. And yeah, just hope that second half we carries on, but this time we score some goals and get ASM on. But the problem is, he gets ASM on, it take off Miggy off as well. Personally, I take off Fraser, because since he's joined us, he hasn't done much. Okay, injuries hasn't helped us, but at the end of the day, you know, he's not up to speed yet. And I've got a Man U Herbert on. Jim's getting absolutely kicked and HFN everywhere. He is actually, mate. He's getting kicked around by Shelby as well. But he needs to be careful, because if he does a tackle like that again, he'd be sent off. And Hayden as well. He was lucky not to be booked as well. But if I'm going to win the game, we've got to stop him. That's the only way. And I'm going to look at some tweets as well, because I'm getting a few people on Twitter as well, which will be well worth looking at. Got Sam Nation on here saying that, well, that's quite a pleasant 45 minutes. I was surprised as well. So we're going to Castle Axes. Get that up a second. Paul is going to come back on very, very soon. So just seeing what the Twitter posse are saying. There's Len there. The new manager looks out. He's not sure about his assistant. Have a look at that. Have a look at that. This is our new manager, right? This is our new caretaker manager. He's talking. I'm going to keep it out there for a minute, right? I'm going to keep it out there for a second. Just see how it goes. So please look at that. Yeah. Look at that picture. Look at Steve Bruce, man. Look what he's doing. The guy must be thinking, oh, I'm not manager anymore. I'm not. So I'll go let him do the tartan. He's more like grumpy. He's more like Grumpy Boost in a minute. Look at him. He looks stressed. He does not look well. He looks ill. Ryan Taylor called it out the other day. He said, look, he needs to wipe away. That's a brilliant tweet there, then. Brilliant tweet. So that is absolutely class, baby. Absolute class. Have a look at that again. That'd be a brilliant caption, that. Graham Jones is the leader of the pack. And Steve Bruce looks the other way. Doesn't look like a manager don't want to be here. He wants to be here. Oh man. Get pull up in a minute and see that. He might have seen it as well, so let's see what he says on that one. What's wrong with the comments box, man? Sorry, lift up in a minute.
Hey up.
Mate, yeah, Paul. Have you just captured that picture, mate? Look at Graham Jones.
Yeah, I've just been looking through it on Twitter. There's loads of them, isn't there? It's exactly how the first half has been, though. It's him doing the majority of the shouting. I mean, Steve Bruce is just standing there like a plum again, which he's doing all the time.
Crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. I mean, come on.
I mean, if a picture sums up a million words, I mean, there you go, right there. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
It's it's unbelievable. Look at Bruce's face, man. He's like, I haven't got a clue.
He must be thinking, bloody, I'm not a manager's club anymore. Honestly, I'm not being funny, right? But I think Graham Jones would probably do okay in the press box at the end of the day. I think I'm not being funny, but I'm swear to God, he's picked that formation. He's definitely picked it.
He's definitely had some influence on it. I mean, we're seeing Almiron playing his right position. We know everyone's in the proper positions, and look how much better we've been in that first half. It says a lot, doesn't it? Really.
And but that picture says 1,000 words there.
Does it not?
And then we'll see at the end of the game whether we win the game or not. But I just had a message from Thomas. He said Hendricks is doing okay.
I think they've all done all right. I mean, Hendrick, he's not been standout or anything like that, but he's certainly been better than he has been. But again, everyone seems to be playing in the proper positions. We look comfortable. We look relaxed when we've got the ball.
You do,
and that's a big difference.
Crazy, man. I know. And if they can just do that, they'll be happy. They'll be really happy if they play the right positions, let them express themselves. Everyone be happy. That's all they got to do. But
we've said for ages for they need to take the shackles off, don't they? And actually go for it. And that's what we seem to be doing here.
Yeah, you're right there. It's crazy. It's so frustrating why they're not done this.
But I mean, we've got 45 minutes left. I mean, let's just make sure we can continue this for the second half, and hopefully not go back into our shell and actually perform for the full second half. Because we've kicked off now here.
Going, I got you again. Love watching the match with sound off, and you lads on audio. Good value. Thanks, Steve. Thanks again. Appreciate it. I mean, you're doing well in your channels as well, man. Thanks. You're doing really well. Keep it up. You got about how many subscribers you got? Over 800?
873, I think. Last time I checked, I'm so close to getting to 900, and then obviously aim for 1,000 after that. It's just like I say. It's just sometimes you'll get a wave of subscribers, then it'll go quiet for a while, and then you'll get another wave, and it's just a case of just keep working at it. You know what I mean? Keep doing what you're doing, kind of thing, and that's the thing about YouTube. You've got to keep going and keep putting the content out, even if you're not getting views, you're not getting subscribers. You keep going and keep going, and that's what it's all about.
Totally agree. I mean, and the one I like doing as well, which I'm going to do probably in a couple of days' time, called "Come Ask Me Some Questions." Like, come ask us about all things too. And I've done that about 3 weeks ago.
Yeah,
I haven't done that, but I did for about an hour, sort of thing. So I'm going to do that again. Probably, I might do that tomorrow. Actually, come ask me some questions and that, which I think would be great, and hopefully I'll get some more on there. And I spoke to a lad called Liam last week from Newcastle Fans TV, LFTV, and he was amazing as well. Great lad. He wore a dressing gown as well, and I'm thinking, wow, has he been on neat like
yeah. He's a laid back character. That's for
certain. Isn't he just? I like Liam. I think he's a great guy. I mean, he wanted to chat, and he was quite happy to come on, so I got him on. So
they're all good guys. All the Newcastle United YouTube channels, they're all good guys. It's just a case of everybody helping each other out. And at the end of the day, it just promotes the club more. When you've got all these people pundits saying, Newcastle fans demand this and demand that. Well, anybody that watches the Newcastle YouTube channels will understand that we're not like that at all. We actually, all we want to see is basically a team that gives 100% and tries to win football matches.
Exactly. We're all in it together. You know what I mean? We're a team.
Yeah.
I
would show the Four Horsemen show on a Monday night that they do on my channel is absolutely taken off. We had massive views on it last week, live, and then obviously lots of people have watched the rerun of it. So that's really, really popular.
Wow, good for you, man. And you're doing fantastic. That was a brilliant idea you come up with. Well done to you. And I'll get people.
Well, it's you guys as well, remember? It's you guys on the show as well. So, it's all of us, really. We just have good banter on there. It's good fun.
Which is fantastic. I am really happy with that. I mean, I want to do like the player ratings live with last called Samantha, and she's pretty good.
Yeah.
She's on UFC Matters on a Monday.
She's a good lad.
I mean, I've done the player ratings on Twitter, sort of thing, and then I'd say how much players worth, and then whether she agrees to that sort of thing, she could change it up, sort of thing. Or Everton are in. Dollar gets there first.
Yeah, I think the way he was offside there, mate. So no alarm bells. I think the original ball in the box was offside.
But yeah, so guys, if you like and subscribe to my channel, and also please subscribe to Paul the Toon Army review as well.
Toon review. The Toon review.
Oh, what can you do? But Toon review. I got it on there. Yeah. Joanne Lewis there getting and defending well. But it's just expressing themselves, I think it will take over. Yeah, definitely take over.
I think he will as well. I just like the way we're set up. It's a lot better. But the second half, we started sort of sitting back a little bit, but we're still pressing them. I just wish these Everton forwards, like every time they tackle, they go down like they're being shot, man.
This is the thing.
We just sitting back a little bit. I'm not quite liking that. That's got a bit of Steve Bruce written on it.
I know. It's absolutely. I mean, I don't get it, man. Again, sitting back all the time, and until then, we're just going to be the same. But we just got to keep pressing. Just take it to them. But
I think Ancelotti's had a serious word with these guys. Like a serious word at half time, because they've come out a bit different, Everton. But I just think we need to pepper Pickford a bit more. You know what I mean? He's obviously, he's prone to an error, and I think the more shots and crosses we get in, the more opportunity we've got to score and goals. Because we know what he's like. He's prone to clangers. He could be having a blisteringly good game, making brilliant saves, and then, like what happened against Leicester, he'll make a clanger.
Very true. And that's what you've got to do that enough. It's like Leeds on Tuesday. We didn't, in the first half, we just gave them way too much respect again. And in the second half, we had the right goal, but it came too little too late.
Yeah.
And this is the problem. We just got to keep going and have a real go. But I think Newcastle now realises that we got to do something about this. We've got to start scoring goals and score there. But yeah, I get a lot of people on Twitter saying what a good job Graham Jones is doing in this.
Our new manager's having a big influence on the team.
Isn't he just? I put on there Everton 0, Newcastle 0. Been all right first half. One good chance. We wasn't head on to the bar, but it's been great stuff. And incoming caretaker manager Graham Jones.
I tell you what, Everton started very brightly this half. John, I'll be back in 2 minutes, buddy.
Okay.
All right.
Don't log off. Yeah, I think Sports is going to. I think he's looking after his kids or having his dinner. So yeah, it's still 0-0. And like Paul said, we are standing off a little bit in the second half. We're not pressing as much. And Everton's having the ball in a minute. This is the thing. We need to win this game. We need to take chances. I'd rather take a chance, really, and just sitting back and just getting beat. But this is a game crying out for an ASM. He needs to come on. Everton's got a corner. Corner comes in and it's just gone over everyone. And Newcastle hoofs it away down the field. So Newcastle breaking away. Oh, comes in! Oh, just wide. Oh, man, that's a big chance there by Callum. Big chance. That has to go in. Lovely cross. He wasn't off, by the way. He was not offside. Not offside. Lovely cross by Ryan. Oh, man, that should have been in the back of the net, man. That's a big chance. And he's going to regret that. Got to take these chances. And Lascelles has gone down, getting some treatment. Looks like he's going to go off and Kieran Klopp's going to come on. Or is it Van Creel's going to come off? Yeah, looks like Lascelles is going to come off. For Kieran Clark. So, guys, if you please like and subscribe to my channel, yeah, it'd be very much appreciated. I still can't get over that Wilson's chance there. Screwed it wide. That's a poor miss. Oh, done. Everton's big in. Oh, it's close. Cross came as no take as. And it's going to be a free kick. Lovely cross. Oh, that's another save from Darlow from DCL. Everton's got a throw deep into our half. It's not cleared away. Shot comes in, it's blocked. And again, through it. Yes, just hoping ASM's going to come on hopefully soon. He's still waiting to come on, but he's still in tracksuits in the mitt.
Hello.
Mate, you good?
Yes. Did you see that chance for Wilson?
Should have been one up. Should have been one up, man. I mean, a lovely cross one, Ryan. Lovely cross one, and he just steered it wide.
Man, that was a poor miss.
Awful miss. That's what happens when you're down at the bottom of the table. You don't take your chances. That's what's going to happen.
Yeah, definitely. They went up the pitch and now they scored themselves.
Exactly. Darlow made a save, didn't he, from DCL? So
I've just seen the stats for the second half, and we've had 19% possession.
19
in the second half, yeah.
Again, it was just standing back.
Oh, look at Pickford acting all the big man with Wilson. Oh, I can't stand that kid. I really can't.
He doesn't need to.
I wonder what happened to Lascelles.
I don't know.
Muscle injury or something.
I mean, Kieran Clark-Starley's gone off. And he's settled in now. He's got early booking.
Yeah.
Free kick again has been cleared.
Look at Pickford he turned around to Wilson. Honestly, I can't stand it.
I know.
We seem to have sat back a bit second half, though. I don't know why.
I just don't get it. I don't know why. Because you're playing well in the first half, and you should have gone for them as well.
Yeah, exactly. I don't understand why we're sitting back. It's like, yeah, Everton have come out and are pressing a bit more, but why shouldn't we go at them the same way?
Exactly.
Like we shut up shop.
I just don't get it.
Oh, yeah, I don't think Everton have been particularly brilliant at all.
But we're allowed them to play again.
But again, we're giving them a bit of time in midfield on the ball now, and we weren't doing that first half.
We're just standing off. Oh, giving away. We got the ball back. Go on, fed it.
Go on, Jonjo. No, wrong ball. Oh, well done. I'm pressing them again now.
Yeah, going back to that transfer. I mean, I got an invite to go on JCT's transfer for half an hour, but we got your show on Monday. Is it 8:30 on Monday?
Yeah, 8:30 on a Monday. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be on at 7:00 then. But so I won't be on for long though. It's just about Newcastle's latest transfers. Like, you know, I could just say more Diagro and say we're not going to get anyone.
Yeah, I mean, we'll have to keep an eye on that during the show on Monday as well, because obviously the window shuts at 11. But like I say, I just can't see us bringing anybody in now. There's going to be rumours about various players and stuff like that, but I'd be very surprised unless, you know, the only one I can really see happening is if we've got some sort of swap deal with Matt Ritchie.
Yeah.
I think if we've got an option for say Josh King, but it all depends on his wages, doesn't it?
I know. I mean, he wants $100,000 a week, but apparently Bournemouth says it's not all of that because West Ham wants him. So I think he's going to West Ham.
So, see, West Ham are, you know, the really sort of wanting progress, aren't they? They've got some ambition, and that's why I think, you know, I mean, I don't think. Hang on a minute. Oh, Miggy's down in the box now, clutching his face. I think with Josh King, I don't think he'll get anywhere near. I don't think, you know, he's nowhere near worth $100,000 a week, Josh King. He hasn't scored enough goals for me. He hasn't proved himself yet properly in the Premier League.
No,
you can't give a player $100,000 who really hasn't proved himself at all.
Nah, not yet. He played in the Premier League long enough, but $100,000 a week, nah.
No, he's not. He's not being prolific enough. I think he'd probably do a good job for us. I mean, I'd like to see him come in, especially if we can get some sort of deal with Matt Ritchie. You know, there's an opportunity.
I agree. I agree. He works hard for the team as well. And
hang on, they're checking VAR for handball here.
Is that for us?
For us, yeah. I'm not sure it is a handball, to be honest. Nah. You know, off his chest.
It's been checked.
Check is over.
But the thing is,
I'll tell you what, Wilson's had a cracking game for us today. He's put himself all over the pitch. I mean, but his finishing, you know, so disappointing. Oh, hang on. Oh. I just think there's an opportunity there just to get a goal. Everton, you know, we're starting to press Everton again. He needs Maxi on. Get Maxi on and get at them.
Oh, that looked handball.
Yeah, slow motion. It hit his chest though, John.
Aye, fair enough.
I just think he needs to get Maxi on the pitch.
Well, it's playing 61 minutes on my clock here. Yours is about 62.
62 and a half, yeah. Gomez is coming on for Everton shortly. Coming on for a Iwobi.
They're going to change it up as well.
Yeah, Iwobi's coming off and Gomez on for them.
He's doing something about it.
It's just crying out for Maximan this game. It really is, just to get the ball and just run at them and cause them all sorts of problems. Get some loose balls and you know, grab a goal.
What about Joe Linton there? He's in a spot above him, isn't he?
Aye. Well, I mean, you know, what a stupid thing to do, put it on social media during a lockdown. But I had the Joe Linton fan club batter me last night because when I put it on Twitter, I was getting all the youngsters coming on saying, "Oh, you're just having to go with Joe Linton. It's not his fault," and all of this. And I put that, you know, I can't believe you can truly say that Joe Linton is a decent player. And loads of them, well, not loads of them, 4 or 5 coming on saying, "Oh, he's a fantastic player. He just hasn't had the right manager," and all of this. And he was brilliant in Germany, which he wasn't, by the way. You know, he wasn't prolific in Germany either. So anyway, I was looking at the profile. It was all kids, so I just blocked them all. I thought, you don't even know what you're talking about.
Nah,
that's what I do now. I just get the idiots on now, and I just block them. You know what I mean? It's just.
I don't blame you, mate. I don't blame you, kid. Because at the end of the day, you just can't have people like that. Don't deserve to win. Steve says ball spot on, made for Maxi. I agree as well, mate. But you're right. I mean, he ain't that great. Come on. I mean, just give him away. He ain't good enough. I mean, he's got 4 years left on his contract as well.
Well, it was a 6-year deal he signed, wasn't it? So it's 4 years after this season he's still got left.
We got a problem then, because we got to pay out 90 grand a week.
Ah, it's ridiculous, man. I don't. The whole deal stinks to me for Joe Linton. It absolutely stinks. You know, like somebody. I mean, we've said before, somebody's made an awful lot of money from that deal.
I agree.
There is no way that guy is worth. He wasn't worth 40 million. He's not worth 90 grand a week, and he's certainly not a Premier League footballer.
Definitely not. I'm sorry, but I don't know whose idea was that. We got mugged up there. Even Rafa said, "Look, he ain't worth the money. He ain't worth the price tag. He's not." And actually didn't even listen to him. Do you know what I mean? And this is why it's players like him going to be lumbered with for the next 4 years. So if he's on 90 grand a week, that we've got 4 million a season. We still got to pay him something like 16 million a season. 16 million to win his contract.
It's frightening, isn't it? How much money we're wasting on him. It's just frightening. It shouldn't be like that.
Definitely not. But let's give him away.
Well, we're not going to get anywhere near what we paid for him, John. You know that. We're not going to get anywhere near 40 million quid.
Nah.
I think we'll actually struggle to even get 10. He's not a Premier League footballer. I think a team in Europe may pay maybe 6-7 for him, but that's it. Basically, we're not going to get anywhere near.
Count as losses and just get rid of him. Simple as that. I got Rich as well, Geordie Rich over again.
Hey, Richard.
How we doing, the guy? You great? Hope good luck tonight against Man U. And says, come on the tune. And maybe a tough game. It'll be depending on goals of that game, but Arsenal's turned the corner at this moment in time. And good on them. And Joe is a 2 million number 10, not a 4 million number 9. True.
He's right.
He's right.
Oh, here he is. Max is coming on.
After 66 minutes.
Yeah. Who's he taking off? Ryan Fraser.
I told you. I told you. Head of the curve.
Do you know what? This is the thing, though. Bruce complains that he never has a chance to play Fraser and Maxi together. So he pulls Fraser off and puts Maxi on.
I don't get that. I don't understand that at all. It's the things he comes out with, right? He contradicts himself all the time.
I don't get it. You know, he just said last week, I've never had the chance to play Maximan and Fraser.
Mm-hmm.
And now he takes Fraser off and puts Maximan on.
Don't get it at all.
Honestly, I don't get that. I'm struggling to understand that.
I don't get it at all. I don't get it at all. If anything, right, I would have gone for it. I would have definitely gone for 100%. But no, what does he do? He takes the Fraser.
Yeah.
I don't get that. Well, tell you what to say on that one.
It's not a great substitution. That I would have left. I would have left Fraser on.
Play Hayden Shelvin in midfield. Take off Hendricks and go for it.
So I'm just tweeting out today. He takes off.
Yeah, I've got Michael.
Bizarre. Very bizarre.
Yeah, someone else is saying that as well.
I'm not quite sure what the reasoning is, but if, you know, if you're gonna do that, you know, take Hendrick off. Take Hendrick off, right? And play Fraser and ASM on the wings. And you've got Hayden and Shelvey in the middle. You know, it makes perfect. You know, you've got a perfect four. Then you've got Fraser on the right. You've got ASM on the left. You've got Miggy through the middle, and you've got Wilson up front. That is a four that can cause serious problems to any team.
Exactly.
But as usual, he keeps Jeff Hendrick on.
Again, he just.
I mean, don't get us wrong, Hendrick. I don't think Hendrick's done much wrong today, but I just think if you're going to go out and try and win the game, you have to maybe, you know, sacrifice Hendrick for the good of the attacking players.
Exactly, because we need to win this game. We need to win this game. I mean, just not doing it. He's not to himself at all. We love to see Miggy, Fraser, ASM behind Wilson. Exactly.
That's how it should be. Miggy through in number 10, ASM and Fraser on the wings, with Wilson up top. That is a four that can cause serious problems because Fraser and ASM can get balls into the box. You know, Wilson can go for them.
Yeah.
And if he doesn't get there, you've got either rebounds or knockdowns, and you've got Miggy belting in the number 10 role. It makes perfect sense, but for some reason it doesn't. It's never that with Steve Bruce, is it?
No, not at all, because he's defensive manager and he does like to take chances. He's done. But we still having less possession in the second half, though. We had 38% in the second half.
We haven't pushed them as much as we did in the first half, but then again, Everton have obviously, you know, changed things themselves. But I still think there's a win here for us. You know, it's a long time since I've actually said that watching a Newcastle game, thinking we can actually win this game. I'm just disappointed with that substitution.
He's got it wrong there. He's got it absolutely wrong.
I mean, you know, we've got to be positive for once. We've got to look at winning games. I mean, yes, we're bringing ASM on the pitch, and he's a very attacking player, but so is Fraser. And I just think we could sacrifice Hendrick and go with, you know, like I've said, Shelvey and Hayden in the middle. Shelvey simply because he can play the through balls. He can play Fraser in. He can play Maxi in.
Mm-hmm.
It just makes more sense. I don't know why he's took Fraser off. Especially when last week he was complaining because he never gets the opportunity to play them together.
Right.
So infuriating.
I know. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. That's a good point, Paul. That's a brilliant point. But is he fit though? Face is still not fit though.
Well, maybe he's not. Maybe he isn't 100% fit. I would have just made that substitution to see how the next 10, 15 minutes go, and then bring on another. You could bring on somebody else for Fraser later on. I just think it was at this time of the game we've got an opportunity to win the game, and as usual, we just very standoffish, as if Bruce never really goes for it.
Nah. He's just, the thing is, right, he's quite happy with a point. That's what he wants. He's just quite happy for a point, and he sets his team up not to get beat.
Well, I mean, a point at Everton, was before the game snatched your hand off. So yeah, a point's great. But when you're actually, watching the game itself, and you think there's opportunities for us to win it.
Yeah.
Oh, we scored!
We scored, haven't we?
Callum Wilson from a corner. Get in! T-Rex arms couldn't get to that. Hey! 1-0 Toon. I told you there was a goal.
You did, didn't you?
Keep an eye on your screen, John, because any minute now, the corner comes across. Wilson rises like a salmon. What a header that is.
That's a beautiful
what a header. Get on. Well, that makes up for his miss. Without a shadow of a doubt.
It's a poor miss. I had a lot of Everton fans on me tweet come out and say that they don't feel confident beating us today.
I'll tell you what, we've played all right. It's a different Newcastle, this, John. It really is.
It is different today.
But now what we haven't got to do is sit back and let Everton come onto us. We've got to keep going. Get a second.
Yeah, just play exactly how we're doing. Just play exactly how we're doing. Just keep it going. And that's it.
We don't want to happen what happened against Leeds and switch off for that. Just lose concentration for that couple of minutes. And obviously Leeds got their goal. Everton have got a corner now, by the way.
There we go. And what are we going to do with that? That's only half the story.
Oh, God, they're not checking for a handball, are they? Nah, give our.
What's he done?
He's got his arm tucked. It came up off his arm, but he had it tucked in, so no penalty.
We can't afford to switch off though. This is a game we're going to need to win.
Yeah, that's good. Lewis has had one of his. Lewis has had his best game for us this season without a shadow of a doubt. I've been really impressed today. Oh, Maxi doing a Cruyff spin. Oh, look at that. We're on the attack again.
Oh, I seen him give on you that in the Italian league.
But to be fair to him, he had his arms tucked in, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
What an absolute piece of skill from St. Maximin. He's just class. Just class.
Isn't he just?
It's a long time since I've sat here watching Newcastle play like this. As if to say, we can actually win a game where we're looking good.
We do. We're having a goal. We're coming forward again.
We've just got to stay tight at the back, John. That's all we've got to do.
Exactly.
But not to the point where we're sitting back letting Everton come onto us. We've got to push Everton and we've got to try and get a second goal. Because you know as well as I do, Newcastle United do not defend 1-0 leads very well.
You don't.
So,
not at all.
It's how we respond now and stay. Just do as we've been doing and we've won the game.
Exactly. That's all you got to do. Just keep it tight. Just believe in yourselves. And then just go for a second goal. Because you need a second goal. So 2 goals, clear. We'll probably win this again.
Just showing the goal again.
Right? It says, I thought Lewis looked shaking possession on half during the first 35, but he's grew into the game and looks more assured going forward. That's down to Graham Jones there.
Yeah, he's definitely had his best game for us. He's always going to be a bit shaky because he's a young kid. You know what I mean? He's got a lot. he's got a long way to go. So he's always going to make the odd mistakes or look a bit shaky here and there. But I just think his covering's been a lot better today. He's been sort of covering the back, the central defenders. He's been coming across when they've been pulled out. And I just think he's been a lot more involved in the game than he has been for quite a while.
Absolutely. Totally agree. And now he's got that standard now, right? He's got to push on. He's just got to push on every week. Push on and on and on. The confidence will come back and he'll just come a good player.
Yeah, exactly.
And if he carry on playing like this, right, win 5 more games, then we'll be safe. Simple as that. But we've just got to keep going. We can defend, we need to be. But at this moment in time, we got to be consistent. Don't be reckless. Don't be stupid. Just do the best you can.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
So, guys, can you please like and subscribe to my channel? Yeah, if you already haven't done it, and please subscribe to Paul's The Tomb Review as well. I got it right this time.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, it says a lot of Everton is relatively quiet on our left-hand side.
See, I thought they would target Lewis a lot more, but I think because of the way he's playing and the defense is covering each other. I mean, Manquillo's been solid again. I mean, he's done nothing wrong at all. How he doesn't get in the side every game is beyond belief, really. I mean, he's been by far our best player. This is dangerous. Oh, good defending again. Superb defending by Shah. Hey, I tell you what, he hasn't half come good him. He's starting to look like the Shah of old. He's getting proper stuck in.
At the time, he is. Is he doing that? Is he doing this because he's off in the summer?
Well, who knows, mate? But I as long as he does it for us until that time comes. But he's doing so well. Just stand him up. That's it. Stand him up. Come on, Miggy, you can do better than that. As long as we don't panic and sit back too much. It's when we sit back I get worried.
I know. Good defending by Charlotte. Just
brilliant, wasn't it?
Wasn't it just? He knew what he's doing now. He had to get it right.
I mean, Everton are struggling big time with the final ball at the minute. Touch wood, that's not going to change.
Disappointed them today, mind. Very disappointed them today.
Brilliant, Miggy. Absolutely brilliant. James has just been booked. Cynical foul on Miggy. Frustration,
but it comes of it. I've got Graham Jones back in the army from Tricky Trev, and I've got yep. So there's a lot that Everton are relatively quiet on the left-hand side. So
I'll tell you what's been impressive for me in this game, John, is the work rate. I'm seeing a different work rate here. I'm seeing players who want to get involved, who want to get on the ball, who want to make things happen.
Absolutely.
Even Shelvey and Hendrick today have I know Hendrick hasn't been mentioned much. And yeah, so some comments have said he's done all right. He has, like I said, nothing spectacular. He's just done his job, and that's what we want to see. And we look so much more organised today than we have done in a long time.
Yeah, I totally agree. I mean, he has stepped up today, and that's all I always say. If they do well, I'll praise them. If they didn't do well, I'll cuss them.
We've always said that, John. Even if we lost and we've seen a team that's gone out to try and win, we'd be happy. You know what I mean? As long as we've got players on that pitch who want to win and want to win for the badge, that's what we've been missing for so long. Exactly. But this performance today is a completely different Newcastle United.
Absolutely, they stepped up today and they give it a go. And okay, can we hold on? We got another 10 minutes to go.
Yeah, but 10 minutes plus injury.
So all we can do is just hold on to it, and. If Everton score a cracking goal and we hang on to a draw with that performance, okay, cool, I take that. But at the minute, so far, so good.
Yeah.
We're not going to score lots of goals, unfortunately, because we don't tend to.
If we play the 4 we mentioned before, John, we might score goals, but he seems reluctant to do that. But I mean, Everton have come into the game a bit more in the last 5 minutes. I'm a bit worried about that, but I just don't. I know they've got to come at us. They're the home team. They're getting beat. We've now got to show some proper resolute defending, which, to be fair, we can do. Everton have got a corner. I really do like the commitment I'm seeing from a lot of the players.
That's all he done. And I totally agree with what you're saying. I absolutely agree with you. But I look at the team now. Look, shape is definitely a 4-3-3. I'm definitely checking it now because they've got the 4 at the back, good shape. The 3 was good shape, and the 3 front's good shape. That's all Graham Jones if he picks that team.
Good punch, Darlow. Hey, rugby kick. That'll do us. Miles over the bar. I'll just take a bit of time for the free kick.
You know what it is, right? I've got quite a few people watching live on this today as well, which I'm so pleased. Thank you very much for that. And if you watch it live and you don't want to join in the chat, that's fine. That's no problems at all. But please subscribe. If you don't want to chat and you're nervous about it, okay, cool. We'll look after you. But I understand that. If you don't want to come in the chat, just subscribe. That's just good, and that's just as good. But
I mean, it's. I think I'm going to become a regular on your watch-alongs, John, because I don't really do watch-alongs. I'm not, I'd rather be on here. I think it's a good laugh.
I think it is, It is. If I could squeeze one more in as well, that'd be brilliant.
Your internet seems a lot better today than it did the other night as well.
Yeah. I mean, I've done some good content now. I mean, I do the watch-along, press conference reactions. I'll do player ratings. I'll do the match preview. I'll do try and get the fans come onto my channel. What I love to do, I love to go on there and just get a couple of fans and see commentators about the day's game, and that'd be brilliant. That'd be amazing because I've got a good few people on there as well. I've got an Arsenal fan on here. I've got a Sheffield United fan. I've got Man U fan.
That's what I like about these kind of things. It brings a lot of fans together, and rather than the sort of bitchiness of social media, but. Almiron's covered the most distance on the pitch today. So far, he's covered 9.4 kilometres.
That's brilliant.
He's run his heart out.
Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant today. I mean, he's
helping out with the back four. He's getting up, helping the forwards. It's been such an organised display of this. I'm really chuffed with what I'm seeing here.
I think it's brilliant. Absolutely fantastic.
And I know, we want Steve Bruce out and things like that, but I don't want us to lose a football match at all. So, if we continue to win, then, so be it. But I think the next few games are big. If we can hang on here for 3 points, we've got Palace next week at home. We've got to be looking at that for 3 points. Southampton at home. Yeah, they're playing very well this season, but they've got a few injuries at the minute. So they've been struck by a few injuries. Mm-hmm. So, if potentially it could be a turning point of the season. We could be looking at 9 points from 3 games if we continue to play like this, and that's going to turn our season around completely.
Totally agree. I mean, Palace, you don't know what Palace is going to turn up. I mean, they don't score a lot of goals. Well, I think Palace are better away from home than they are at home. Southampton, that'll be tough. You said there, a lot of injury problems. We need to pick up these points before they go into Chelsea and Man U, because if we do not beat Chelsea, not beat Man U. In fact, we're not getting the ball off Chelsea and Man U.
Man United, I'm not so sure about, John, because I'm amazed at where they are in the league. To be honest, mate, I don't think that Manchester United should be where they are. They're not. I mean, yes, they've got some good players. I don't think they're going to be anywhere near the title. I think the championship's Man City's this season. The way they're playing now, but I think Man United are in a bit of a false position. And they're a team that can be got at as well. We know they can. Sheffield United went down there the other night with a perfect attitude, and worked the socks off and came away with a win. Why can't Newcastle United do that against Man United? You know what I mean? There's no reason. There's absolutely no reason.
Totally agree. Just go there, go. Don't be scared. Just don't be frightened. Yeah. Just go there and give the all. But it's down to the manager, I'm afraid. It's the manager that's doing this, putting shackles on him. But can you remember when we played Man U under Rafa? We were 2 goals up in the first 8 minutes.
Yeah.
And we were absolutely fantastic. The first half's the best first half I've seen.
Yours put a fantastic tackle in there. You should get it up on yours in a minute, John. Brilliant tackle. Fully committed, wanting to win the ball. And he's earned a goal kick.
It's coming up now. It's coming. Brilliant. Great player.
That's what you need to see, isn't it? You know what I mean? You need to see players committed like that who are going to win the ball no matter what. And that's why I think he should be, he should be in the team every game. He's just a far better defender. Come on, Miggy. Fraser's in. Oh, he's in the post.
Oh.
Oh, he's onside as well. There's no flag. Oh, he is. He's clear onside.
Wow.
Beautiful ball through by Miggy. Oh, just a tight angle. We've got a corner, but just too wide. Have you seen it?
I didn't know. It's coming in a minute, giving away. Yeah, it's giving away. Oh man, that's a lovely ball as well. Oh, the angle.
I think Wilson's been absolutely magnificent today. His work rate up front has been nothing short of brilliant. So impressed with his work rate today. To be fair, they've all done well. I mean, there's not one player I'm looking at on the pitch thinking, you've had a bad game. I think everybody's had a decent game. Some have stood out more than others, obviously, but I think, the whole team today. I mean, Shah's been brilliant in defence.
For that tackle there. Unbelievable, man. We could have done with that second goal, mind. And that would have been game over. That would have been game over.
Uh-oh. That was a good tackle by Hendrick. He's been booked. I don't understand that. He won the ball.
And VAR can't go back.
They're looking at it on VAR. See if it should have been a sending off.
Oh, wow. By Hendricks.
No way was it a sending off in a million bloody years.
He definitely got booked for that. That looked bad.
Well, they're looking at Mina first because Mina made an off-the-ball challenge on Callum Wilson. I'm just having a look at it now. Yeah, Mina kind of grabs Wilson's chest.
So just got butts for that.
Nothing wrong on Mina's, so they're looking at Hendricks now. No, he's fine. VAR's cleared everything. I think it was a bit of a shoddy free kick decision. That I mean, Hendrick went in hard and won the ball. Honestly, footballers are soft as shite these days. They really are.
This is the thing. I mean, back in the old years, back in the 70s and that sort of, they mean football. Can you imagine a Norman Hunter chop a hand?
Sorry, the hammer's got a bit of space there, but he's offside. I'll tell you what, Miggy is pressing everyone out there. They've given Callum Wilson man of the match on the telly.
Deserved.
What a header that is. What a header. Our T-Rex arms couldn't get there. No way.
7 minutes we've got left. What?
We're in the 90th minute.
Oh, it's offside. Just look at Hammers there.
5 minutes injury time. Not sure where he's got 5 minutes from, But here
haven't been much injuries at all.
That's a foul. I've got a free kick 20 yards out.
The lead rider, is doing the half-time player ratings. And never anyone does that. Half-time player.
I don't see the point. You've got to get with 90 minutes before you do any sort of player ratings. Jesus. I think Shah's going to belt this free kick here. It's about 23, 24 yards out.
He does.
We know Shah can hit them.
Blaze it over the bar. That's the best thing. Run it down for a couple of minutes and blaze it over the bar.
Shelby's going to hit it again.
Oh, give it a Shah, man.
Oh, just over. Actually, it wasn't a bad one. Just too high. Oh, what a shame. Pickford, he dived into the post. Feel sorry for the kid.
It's actually down into the post.
Yeah, he's all right, though, fortunately, I should say.
Hey.
Right, come on, just stay tight for this injury time. Oh, God, they've got a corner.
Doesn't look great, doesn't it?
I'll tell you what, Stu, I think Hendricks played well. Second half, he's been a lot. He's put some good tackles in, and he's done another one there. You know, I can't take anything away from the whole 11 today. They've been absolutely brilliant so far. Come on, organise away. That's good play.
He belted it.
Lewis is away. Go on, Jamal. Look across. Wilson's all by himself. Oh, terrible touch. He's in. 2-0! Callum Wilson! Get in!
Hey.
What a finish, son. Brilliant ball from Lewis as well. Absolutely superb.
Voila.
Oh, hey. I told you, John. I told you there was a win in this.
You did, didn't you? You did. I said 2-0 to Everton, but that's a lovely ball down the line. Oh, poor touch.
Poor touch, but look at the finish.
I tell you what, all
Hey.
this is the camera, doesn't he? Attitude. I got a tweet from a mate, he's an Arsenal fan.
What a finish. I thought he'd gone too wide there, but then what a lovely finish that is. Perfectly placed.
Oh, that class. He had time, did he? That's game over. That's game over.
Different bloody team today.
Thanks, Steve. People give Bruce another couple of games to the win today.
It's not a question of giving Bruce any extra time. I mean, I will not change my mind on Steve Bruce.
Definitely not.
He's not our future manager. I just want to see us win games. You know what I mean? What will happen with Bruce will be. You know what I mean? But the way we've played today just says that there is a team in there. You know, all these pundits saying that sticking up for Bruce, saying the players aren't good enough. Well, I think we've proved today that we have got a team of players who can actually play football and actually cause.
Absolutely.
Wilson's through. He's taking everybody on. He wants a hat-trick. Foul, referee. Nah.
Yeah.
Too optimistic there.
Well, he deserves a hat-trick, doesn't he? I mean,
you look at immense today. Absolutely immense.
Class today, what he did. Still, Bruce Jones have made a big difference. Yes, he has. If
this is Steve Bruce, Graham Jones's influence on the team, then I'm happy as Larry to see him in.
Aye.
But absolutely superb.
He's going. That's more like it.
I mean, he scored 2 goals and he makes a run like that. You know what I mean? Absolutely tremendous.
Why not? I don't be in front of. I thought Everton were poor today.
There it is. We've won a game, John.
That's it.
It's over.
That's it. Yay!
We've won a football match. Good Lord.
After what? 11 games?
Jesus.
We must build on it now. We're going to have to build on this now. Palace next.
I think we can. You know, we've had a 45 against Leeds where we played very well, and now a full match against. So that's a match and a half. We've looked like a different team. This is something to build on.
We do,
without a shadow of a doubt.
I tell you what it is, right? I mean, we just got to keep going now. Keep to 4-3-3. If that's a 4-3-3, keep it. Please keep it.
We defended well. We've pressed them well. We've worked hard.
We did.
And we deserved that today. Without a shadow of a doubt, we deserved that.
I know. Amazing. And Tom says, let's go. Steve said, just checking this is a dream. Wow. I'll tell you what it is, mate. We've got to keep playing that. Play a 4-3-3. I know you're going to say 5-4-1. That's a 4-3-3 today.
Yeah, 4-3-3. You know, 4-3-3 or a 4-2-3-1 will work for us without a shadow of a doubt.
I did.
Right, that's about us on to 22 points now.
We've just got to hope West Brom Fulham draw their game today.
A draw would be the best result because we don't want either of those sides picking up 3 points. But after that performance, we should be looking up.
9 points.
We shouldn't be looking down.
Hello? Well, Fulham's got 2 games in hand, and Fulham win both of their games, they'd be 2 points behind us, you know.
Yeah, I know.
And a clean sheet as well. I don't think Everton fans will be happy like that today. And Everton,
to be fair, John, we never let them play.
No, we didn't.
We pressed them the whole game. We never let them get on the ball. We never let, you know, we were tough on Hammers when we needed to be. You know, yes, we give some free kicks away, but he realized, you know, we kept them out of the game because of those challenges, and that's what we need to do.
Exactly.
Players like that we need to keep out of the game where they don't have an influence on it, and just look like a different team today. Absolutely superb.
I thought our back four today were excellent today. Our back four six. I thought Jamal Lewis was excellent today. He came forward and an assist. He's done it. And Manquillo defended really well. I thought our back two was great. Shaw was amazing. The midfield, I thought Hayden was fine. Shelby did okay. I thought Hendricks played his best game for us in a minute. He's did okay. And I'm getting tweets left, right, and centre here today. I mean, both from Man U fans, they're well done. You look so much better today, higher up the pitch. That's what it is, higher up the pitch.
Push them up the pitch, exactly.
Higher up the pitch and just have a go. Press them. If you're going to take him out like Shelby's done today, what Lascelles has done today, get in the faces, boom, get in there. And I got Jay and Fanny, a weekend not ruined by Newcastle. Get in, lads.
Yeah. I know. Makes a change.
And I got John as well. Welcome, John. Welcome to me chat. First time. Great result and performance today. It was fantastic. Get me subscribed, my friend. And Thomas, what a bloody game for us. I thought it was brilliant today. I thought Wilson was immense today. Absolutely. Apart from that miss, when he missed that chance early in the second half, it did not get to his head. He just
but that's what I was going to say, John. That's a sign of a confident. That's a proper striker. You know, he misses a golden opportunity like that, but he doesn't put his head down. He keeps going. You know, you think of the header in the first half he had saved, then the miss in the early second half, he could have put his head down. He didn't. He kept going, and he's got 2 goals from it. 2 very, very good goals as well.
Exactly. And you know what it is? This guy, brilliant, took the goals well. Brilliant. The first goal was brilliant, wasn't it? He took that was a jumping like a salmon. Brilliant. Talking about salmons, I had the salmons last night as well, so I was pleased.
Well, I hope you enjoyed that.
Oh, yeah, I hear that. I got Steve getting top job, lads. See you later. Enjoy your weekend, Steve. And yeah, cool. Thanks for joining me chat, my friend. And you take care. And I got John as well. I will say after the Leeds game, yes, you was right. My bad. You will say after this wasn't your first time, but I tell you something. I'm not being funny, but I think my channel's really taken off, you know. It really has.
It is. You just have to be patient, John. You know, just keep putting the content out, and people, you know, as long as you're doing stuff that people will watch, which we're all doing, we're getting each other on everybody's show. You know, we're giving content to everybody, and we're having a good laugh doing it. Like I said, the 4 Horsemen on a Monday on my channel is really taken off. There's a lot of people looking forward to that every Monday night now, and we have a really good laugh. And that's what it's all about. Just keep going. Don't get impatient. It's just all you need to do is stay patient, keep putting the content out, and it will happen.
Yeah, exactly. Just as patient, just as our competition, as doing your best, doing your content, sweet. It's as simple as that. I mean, and it's all about having fun. Doing this, it's fun. Do you know what I mean? Fun.
Exactly.
John,
I love doing it. I absolutely love doing it. You know, I'll just continue to do it.
You know what?
I'm going to head off to do my video, and for once, it will not be a blazing rage. It's actually a happy video.
Hey!
Hey! Who'd have thought? Unbelievable.
Listen, you get gone, mate. Don't let me hold you up, man. And you know, thanks for coming on me watch along. And
you're welcome. I love it. You know I do. So you know, we'll go again against Palace, eh?
We will, definitely. That's on next Saturday, isn't it?
No, it's during the week, mate. It's
Oh, during the week?
8 o'clock Tuesday, I believe.
Oh, wow. I better get out of that, you know.
Don't forget that, because I'll come on the watch along again if you want me on.
Yeah,
so
do that, man. Yes.
I'll speak to you before then anyway. So
on then, man. You too.
But go ahead and check Five out. But if you need any help with anything, just give us a shout. You know where I am.
I will, man. Definitely.
I'll catch you over the weekend, and I'll see you Monday night again for the Four Horsemen.
No problem, man. Thanks for joining us.
All right. You take care, buddy. Have a good weekend.
You too,
see you
man.
later. Bye.
Yeah, see you later. Bye now. And that is my guy, Paul, again. Thanks for him, as always. Says it out like it is. If you check on this video's match review, check on the team review, and that'll come up. And it's going to be a happy one from this guy. Amazing. We actually won a football match. I thought we were excellent at the end, mind. I mean, started cage dodgy in the first 10-15 minutes, and I thought Everton was going to take it to us. But as the game grew, we had a go, and he had a couple of chances as well. And obviously, Callum Wilson could have scored 4 a day when he made it, forced a save from Pickford, and then he had a shot wide. But the 2 goals he scored a day were absolutely fantastic, absolutely brilliant. Pleased with him. And also, I thought Jeff Hendricks played right today. I think he was fine. I thought Jamal Lewis, of all people, was excellent. Manquillo, decent. Our 2 centre halves, decent. I thought it was a great performance all around for me. I thought Shelby's, again, his distribution's poor until he scored a good corner, which Wilson eventually headed, which is the best thing he's done. And he was unlucky with a free kick just at the end. And I thought Miggy put in the effort in as well. He was amazing as well. Helped out the back four as well with his energy and his pressing as well. It was excellent. I thought Fraser was a bit quiet for me. When ASM came on, did a Christ turn, and other than that, he's done okay. And Wilson, what can I say about the guy? 2 goals, takes it to 10 goals of the season for the guy, and he could be the difference between stopping up and getting relegated. So it's been a good day. My week has not been ruined. I'm having a good time. Johnson, great performance. It sure was. Looking forward to the review. Great to unpack what we did right today. Chin, you're absolutely right, my friend. So, you know, you can go to bed and quite easily and sing our pour and enjoy the weather. And yeah, it's been amazing. So I'm going to try and get a couple of fans on me chat later, sort of, and talk about the game, hopefully, and chat about it. And we'll see how it goes from there. So just going to see. I'm going to stop around for the next 5 minutes or so because I've got to have my dinner because I've been absolutely starving as well. I haven't had that much to eat since 7 o'clock last night, you know. But I'm going to be starving. But so I'm going to do my player ratings later on. It's going to be a positive one. And I'm also going to do the match review as well. Again, it's going to be a positive one as well, mixed into the player ratings. So I'll be doing that as well. So, guys, can you please like and subscribe and leave the comments sections down below. Got to catch a Fulham game by Chin. I hope that ends up in a draw. We don't want either teams winning that game. And John, I think Graham Jones an influence today. He has. I think he picked the team, you know. I mean, he picked a 4-3-3. It wasn't 5-4-1. It's a 4-3-3. Look at it again on Sky. It's definitely a 4-3-3, and on beIN Sports as well. Amazing. And yeah, about time we won a football game. After 12 games, after 9 defeats, 2 draws, we actually won a game. It's not that difficult, isn't it? Football. It's not difficult at all. Play the players at the right positions with the pressing game and giving it a go, and it comes out with good results. All it is, isn't it? So, like I said, I've got to wrap it up now because I've got to get me lunch. I've been there for just over 2.25 hours, yeah? And listen, guys, you've been fantastic. Thanks so much for coming on my chat. Thanks to Paul as well for coming on my watch along as well. And like I said, please subscribe if you haven't done so, and I'm sure you guys have. And please stick a like on the video. And Chin said, that's what football should be about. Something to look forward to. Thanks for watching. See ya, and see us to you, mate. Listen, go and get yourself celebrated after this game. Get yourself a drink or something like that. And I'm going to go on my Twitter feeds later on because I've got loads to write back. And I'm going to be back for match review later on where I can get some rest and do my player ratings as well. And John said we look better tactically, and that's the way it goes. Listen, go and get yourself a rest, get yourself a drink, and I'm going to do another on Tuesday, live watch along with against Crystal Palace. That should be a good game. And until then, thanks for watching with us. And until then, we actually won the game. And a winner, lads, and have a good day. See you later. Bye, lads. Ciao.